pretty
Wonderland.
rad.
Here we're gonna go to.
Wow, wow.
Not Wonderland, but DCL. Go over here, man. We'll try and do some
wow.
giveaways. We'll try and get some people together. The future's currently happening.
man.
Let's just.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's insane.
Wow.
That is so awesome.
I'm
oh
pumped.
my gosh, for real.
Whoa, Nikola Tesla making an appearance
Wow.
there. That's neat.
That is so.
Now, does it only look good from one angle? The angle we're looking at?
It would look like you're looking at a piece of paper. I think it's pretty flat. So you can see there, you can kind of looking at it from an angle. Wow. But man. I think the drones might be over the building, is what a lot of people are saying. But I mean, if you're on the highway, that's got to be pretty distracting.
I know, right?
What are they forming?
Is he wearing a cowboy hat? What's going on?
Is it turning into a Tesla bot?
Let's get the.
I mean, this is a moving
I know.
helicopter shot.
I know.
Brent,
Thanks.
thank you. So pumped for this. Thanks for all that you and your team do. 6 weeks until my Model Y long-range delivery and waiting for Cybertruck since 2019. We're with you. Thank you, Brent.
Wow, look at this shot.
Wow, so they're unwinding.
I know. Hey, thumbs up down below if you're enjoying this. This is such great, exciting stuff.
Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm just so pumped to be bringing this to you. I
Yeah.
can't believe that we actually are pulling this off with our technical team, which
I
are
know.
doing wonders in the background,
I
by the
know.
way. How they're able to do all this, I have no idea.
This is so
This is
great.
awesome.
Yeah, I wonder how many people in Austin, Texas right now are calling the police about UFO sightings.
I see a UFO
Oh,
over the
gosh.
Giga, Texas.
Yeah.
That would be funny, guys. That would be so funny. I'm gonna make this bigger because we just.
Wow, Elon
Whoa.
has pulled out all the stops.
All the
Yeah.
stops.
These are bright drones.
Yeah.
How long of the flight time do they have?
Oh, it's at the shack.
Probably
20 minutes?
Probably about 20 minutes. Yeah. This is so cool.
I mean, that's bright even with the lights of the city behind
I
it.
know. Look at people stopping on the highway. Hey, it's free entertainment, man. Oh my gosh. Wait, so we got wheels? Are those wheels?
Is he gonna turn into a car?
Is it gonna turn
Cybertruck?
into a Cybertruck?
Model Y?
It's looking
What's it gonna turn into?
it's looking cool.
I'm guessing a Model Y? I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, maybe a Cybertruck?
I can't even believe that they got this moving
I
shot
know.
as well.
Wow. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna vote Model Y here.
Okay. I am happy to be a Tesla shareholder right now.
Yes.
This is freaking awesome.
I mean, do you think other big auto companies are like, oh, this is how you do an event?
Yeah, do you think we're going to be seeing that? So that's a Model Y. Holy Toledo. That looks good.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Oh, man. How do you even begin to program that?
I
That's
don't know.
Insane.
That is insane. Here we are in the front row. So that's off to the side. That's not over the factory. I know that Tesla owns some land on the other side of the highway as well.
Yeah, that must be where they're doing it.
Wow.
Now what are we morphing into?
This is cool. Like, I know that there's companies that do these kinds of shows, but like, it's always.
Tesla couldn't do this when they were about to go bankrupt, but
Oh,
now,
I know. Yeah, pull out all the stops now.
what is this, the Borg? Like, what's going on?
That's cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It kind of puts fireworks to shame,
Yeah, I
don't
know,
you
right?
think?
Yeah. What the? That's Cybertruck, do you think?
Something's driving out of it.
Yeah. That's
Oh, Cybertruck driving out of a
three-dimensional.
three-dimensional thing.
Yeah.
Man. What? I mean, the coordination between the helicopter shot and this is amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, this is the view from the front row.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
That's insane. Look at the lasers over their heads.
Whoa, what is that? That's awesome.
Oh man, I'd love to hear what Gordon Johnson has to say about
Yeah.
this.
I don't care. I don't care what he has to say. Oh, man. Jorgen Johnson says, I'm so happy to be alive right now. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah, how exactly?
Are they building a bigger Cybertruck?
Wow.
I don't know. This is neat.
I just don't know how the drones stay afloat that long.
Well, we've had some pretty crappy drones in our time. One sitting right there.
This is wow. What's next?
I know. I keep expecting it to be ending. Joel, thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Joel.
This is fucking amazing, guys.
Is that
This
Doge?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's a Doge!
Couldn't resist.
Guys,
resist.
we're gonna give
Doge.
away a Shiba Inu head. We're gonna do it. Let's
Wow,
at the
why
end of
not?
this event, we're
There we
giving
go.
away 3 Shiba Inu heads just because of Elon Musk.
Had to end with the
Have
joke.
to
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh.
We have to do it.
It's kind of like his tweets, you know?
Yeah. I like that he keeps it light,
Yep.
you know?
Jameson, thank you so much. This is epic.
Kat, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Whoa.
That's the when I ordered my Model 3, that's what I got to see.
Hi.
What? Do you see the traffic on the highway? Everyone's
it's all
stopping.
stopped.
Oh my gosh, he's causing a traffic jam. I want to pull up Google Maps right now and just see it.
Rohan, this is better than Macy's Day Parade. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong, huh?
It's like we have our own blimp.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we get live traffic? Yep.
Yep.
Seeing some slowdowns.
Yep. Big slowdowns. in
Big
front of it.
slowdown in front of the Gigafactory.
Everyone's going like, why is there so much traffic?
And now I think the show's over. So I think everyone's gonna be. Oh, that's great. Talk about organic.
So why the hedgehog?
It's a meme. It's the hedgehog.
It's the hedgehog. It's,
I don't know.
it's the hedgehog.
That was, oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah. All right, here we are. Oh, where's this? This is inside. So okay, now we have another shot
Yeah,
here.
we're just left of the stage. So there's the main stage over there, and there's a
Yeah.
there's a roadster hiding in the dark over here that we're
Oh, that's so beautiful.
watching.
Awesome.
Do you think it's gonna come out on stage or something?
I don't know.
This is so
Dogecoin is
exciting.
spiking. Oh my gosh. Give me a
Of course.
break.
Oh, let's pull up Doge. Let's see what Doge is doing. Let's do trading.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
so
good point.
there's a driveway. I don't know if you can see it. So it comes all the way, and then it goes straight up to the stage over here where all the cars are.
So maybe Elon's going to be getting out of a roadster.
Interesting.
That'd be a good entrance.
Oh, the lights just turned on.
Yeah, so it looks like some vehicle is coming.
Yeah, let's zoom in on this. This is awesome.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, can we zoom in?
What's going on? That's so awesome.
Let's see.
Oh,
Do you think it's gonna be a Cybertruck? Do you think it's gonna be a Roadster?
I don't know. Dude, what if the roadster?
Or is that just a flashlight?
That's definitely a flashlight.
Maybe we think it's a car. It's just a guy with a flashlight.
That's definitely a guy with a
that
flashlight.
the one on the left looks like a flashlight, but those are definitely headlights.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah,
gonna
I
hover.
agree.
Oh
Left
my
is
gosh, if it
definitely-
hovers. It's too hard to see. It's too far away. You know what I mean?
Model 2. I don't think so.
I don't think so. That would be fucking amazing.
I mean, it doesn't look like Cybertruck because it looks like two distinct
That's a good
headlights.
point. That's a good point.
So,
Yeah, we heard that it was a roadster.
but I mean, I hope it's not a Roadster because I don't want to mix and match. Like, he's been talking about Model Y and Cybertruck.
What's
you know,
this guy gesturing about?
I know,
wonder.
right?
Oh, All right.
All right, let's go to the front of the stage now, because this is, you know, where Elon's going to end up no matter what. Oh, man. People must be getting so excited there. And so this is part of Tesla's feed. We're seeing, like, the city.
Yeah, we're definitely in Tesla's holding pattern right now.
Yeah.
As they're waiting for Elon to...
Can you just imagine being his assistant right now? Like, Elon, everyone's kind of waiting. I mean, no rush or anything, but, you know, 15,000 people in the world are waiting.
And the world, yeah, for real though.
Oh, man, look at the scene there.
Yeah, the traffic data. I'm just looking on Google Maps right now. It's finally catching up with the...
How do I just make it dark?
Can you imagine if you had no clue and you're just driving home tonight and you saw the drones?
Right? This is what I mean. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to have all of you here with us.
Yeah.
It's so nice to be a community. Look, we're getting this shot from someone in our community. This is amazing.
Because even if you were at the factory right now, you probably wouldn't see this.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
You'd be on the south side looking for a bathroom.
Right.
You know?
Just one in my notebook, 'cause it doesn't take up too much resources on mine.
I would be going to the bathroom around. It's a good thing that I went during our break earlier. That's nice. Wouldn't get half the drone footage if you were there. That's a good point.
Yep. Exactly.
That's a good point.
Also, our
Yeah.
batteries would be dying right
Oh,
now.
I know. Everyone there is such a
For sure, after
trooper.
5
I mean,
hours.
getting there at, I mean, some people got there before 4 p.m.
I would have fucking
Right.
camped
And now
there,
it's
dude.
9:30.
That would've been
Yep.
I mean, to truck around for 5 hours at this
Yeah.
place. I mean, we've been streaming for 5.5 hours, but I mean, to be there for there or longer. you've
God,
gotta
what a
be
difference it
exhausted.
looks at night.
I know.
It's just so well
They
done.
designed it for nighttime.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they
Yeah,
thought
it's
of that.
beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. This is the company you want to work for.
And thank you to our team for doing this so seamlessly, bringing us back and forth from, you know, footage. You're getting footage right now of our
There's a
people
there's a
on the
drone.
ground, and you know we're getting to see backstage. Basically, this is off to the side of the stage where we
Right.
think something is being staged that's coming out. Like we think that those are maybe Elon in a vehicle. We don't know, but like this is stuff you probably wouldn't even
Yeah,
see
so,
if you were
like,
there because
back
you'd have to be right
there,
here to
there's
see it.
more,
We're,
like,
we're in two
Model
places at
Ys
once.
have
I'm
been
so
dancing
glad that
around.
we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kimball Musk walked back there.
Oh, it was a while back.
Okay.
15 minutes ago.
So we're hearing Kimball might have been there a while ago.
So it's a good chance that Elon might have been there.
It was the
Or
iconic
it might
white
be
hat,
there.
so-
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Back
where
then.
Kimball is, Elon is very often.
Yep.
They travel together on the plane a lot.
Yep.
Don't forget Kimball, you know, being on the board of directors at Tesla.
Yep.
Those need to be electric bikes that they catch up.
Beautiful shot here at the front of the stage.
They probably are.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the musical act going to be? White Stripes?
I hope so. They
Seven
performed
Nation
at
Army wouldn't
Fremont
hold them
Factory
back,
before.
that's for
Yeah.
sure.
At least, or Jack White, not the White
Not the White
Stripes.
Stripes, yeah.
exactly.
We got a horse riding off into the sunset,
Okay.
looks like.
Okay.
So what's up
Is,
with...
is Elon gonna? Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's
We're
time.
pulling up the stream now. Here we go.
okay. So we got a horse.
Yes.
Ooh, we got a Model Y driving across the plains. Yep.
Belt buckle. This is cool.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that looks like fun.
Yeah.
We kind of
Do you
did that when we went to
Who
Texas.
is that? Who is that on the horse?
Oh, I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
So this was. I mean, this is a real shot.
Horsepower.
The horse chasing the. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's not- is
fuck
that real?
yeah.
Could it be?
What?
I hope so.
That's a
hope
lot of
this
cars.
is real.
That
It
looks,
looks
like
real.
it.
Yeah.
How did we miss
How did,
this?
yeah, how do we miss the shot? Someone must have captured that.
Oh, just being one of their
This was
drone
very
divers
recently
is
done, I think.
fucking amazing. Look at this. All right, we're gonna. You guys deserve.
This could be Jack White.
Hold.
Does sound very Jack White. Wow, not to be outdone by Berlin, Giga Texas gets its own awesome footage.
This is awesome.
Oh man, do I have goosebumps right now?
Dude.
You guys are just joining.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
Yes.
This is some Giga Texas,
Yeehaw!
guys.
Oh, man.
Holy smoke.
This is literally just
Oh.
worldwide music making. This is the
How did we miss the Cybertruck doing donuts in front of
We're
the
in the
factory?
century.
I mean,
but
Jeff, where were you? Jeff Roberts.
we're digital, so we can be where the action is.
All right, so this is the
now.
shot that we've been
Yes.
seeing. That's, I
is
believe,
the
an OG Roadster.
Yep, that's an
Yep.
OG road, so you can tell by the headlights it's an original Lotus Elise.
We'll get some Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Or is that Eminem?
Oh, we're getting our own side
Yeah.
footage of this.
Yeah, let's go full screen to this. This is awesome.
Oh man.
Wow.
I mean, it's got to be Elon.
This is going to be quite
Yeah,
an
it is.
entrance.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I mean, his
Oh my
is in
gosh,
the-
everyone has to hit the like
fucking-
button right
in
now.
orbit right now.
He's giving the
between
wave to everybody,
Earth and
waving to
Mars,
everyone.
Yeah, for real though. Fuck the police after today.
Dr. Dre, my apologies.
It is Dr.
Oh man.
Man, good for
What an
him.
entrance.
What a freaking entrance, dude.
I wish I had a dab to do this. This deserves-
Elon with the entrance.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah.
gosh, he's got the hat.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna.
Oh man.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Awesome.
Rockstar Elon.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
Yeah, he is. He's a total.
Can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Oh my gosh, guys! Fucking history.
Welcome. Welcome. To Cyber Rodeo.
I just might be able to get some reaction. This is gonna be.
Are you guys having a good time?
Oh, that's right. Feedback, guys.
So, this, all right,
You know, in the chat right now, let's just go. This won't make it to the live podcast. It's probably gonna pop credits.
so we're going to talk about past, present, and future.
Yes. Play.
This is the first production car Tesla ever made. Yeah.
250 miles of range.
All right.
Yeah, for real. He's my
Thanks.
hero too.
Okay. So where we started? We started off with a very simple car, the Tesla Roadster. And
Gosh, guys, I'm so fucking.
we manufactured
excited.
this thing, believe it or not, in an old car dealership in Menlo Park, California.
Yep.
And we made the powertrain. Lotus made the non-powertrain portion, and we did final assembly and checkout, literally in an old Ford dealership in Menlo Park. And here we are today. Damn.
Guys, I think you can't see my camera right now,
All right,
but I want you to know
when we first started out Tesla, I thought maybe we had optimistically a 10% chance of succeeding. When if people say, "Hey, car company's dumb," I'm like, I know, I know it's dumb. But thanks to the incredible work of the Tesla team, I'll, so. Thanks to the incredible work of the Tesla team over many years.
Honestly, I'm gonna tweet that. You're my hero is gonna be the tweet. The first 3 people that like and retweet.
We got here.
Will get, we'll get an NFT. You guys are gonna get. Actually, the first 2 get a Shiba head.
So we now have in terms of where we are today, we got the Model S, we got the Model 3. We got the Model X, we got the Model Y. We got we've got the most expensive joke in the world,
Yeah,
but we did bring sexy back.
they did. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure.
So we've got cars in major vehicle segments. We've got residential and commercial energy products. We've got Powerwalls, Megapack, and yeah, it's insane. And again, thanks to the incredible work of the Tesla team, 2/3 of the electric vehicles in the United States have been made by Tesla, by the hard work of the Tesla team. So, yeah, absolutely. Take it away. That's Omid. Omid's has managed the construction of the Gigafactory here. Thanks, Omid. Oh. All right, and we have full self-driving in beta. Anyone here use the full self-driving beta? Great. So you can see, you can really get a feel for how much how much full self-driving is going to transform society. The car will be able to take you anywhere you want, with ultimately 10 times safer than if you were driving it yourself. And it's going to just completely revolutionize the world. This is one of those things that comes along very rarely. The Tesla Autopilot team and AI team has done an incredible job building real-world AI. And we're aiming to go to a wide beta for all full self-driving customers in North America this year. So. To the moon, indeed. So, it's this is now our 6th major factory, and now we're in 3 continents. So it's actually great for us to have 2 major vehicle plants in North America, an awesome factory in China, and one in Europe that I was just at recently. So this is going to be a huge improvement for Tesla, and it's also going to be better for the environment because you want to make the cars where the customers are and not put them on ships and over the oceans. So it's going to be way better to make the cars locally. We're really entering a new phase of Tesla's future with 6 giant factories around the world. So, and scaling to extreme size, as you can see from this building, it's not small.
This is going to be amazing. Amazing.
So, and this is also Tesla's global headquarters. So. Why Austin? Well, I asked the Tesla team because California's great, and we're continuing to expand in California, but we ran out of room, and so we need a place where we can be really big, and there's no place like Texas.
There There you go. Everything's bigger in Texas.
So here we are. We're 10 minutes from the airport, 15 minutes from downtown.
That's right, guys. Elon's bigger
Great,
in Texas.
Central
There we
logistics
go.
hub. We got access to awesome talent. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Travis County. And it wasn't easy building this incredible, this humongous building and getting all this equipment here. I just cannot express enough appreciation and gratitude and admiration for the Tesla team that built Giga Texas. Let's just give them a hand.
You guys are amazing.
We went through deep freeze, rain, quicksand, incredibly fast build. It was very difficult, but it's done. I want to give you a sense of the size of this thing. It's not small, as said.
Wait, let me see if I can.
So what we have here is, if you put the building on its side, it's taller than the Burj Khalifa. That's to scale.
Amazing. That's amazing.
It's 80 feet tall. It's equivalent to 3 pentagons. So when a building is measured in units of pentagon, you know it's
Units
quite
of
large.
Pentagon.
This is the largest factory building in the world by volume. So yeah. I'm glad you asked that question. According to our calculations, you could fit 194 billion hamsters in this building. This is the machine that builds the machine, and it's the latest version of the machine that builds the machine. So I've said it before, but the factory is the product. Prototypes they require imagination, and they're not easy. But relative to production, prototypes are easy. Production is hard. And this building is the most advanced car factory that Earth has ever seen. Alien technology. This is exactly. You know, a factory is advanced if it feels like an alien dreadnought landed. So, the team's doing great work in Fremont, California. But we took a lot of lessons learned from that, where the buildings were all separate. There's a lot of movement between the buildings, and the thing that we thought makes sense is to really think of it like a chip, like an integrated circuit. Combine everything together in one package. And
SoC.
now, this is what you get. So this is a case of raw materials come in one side, they get formed into a cell, then get formed into a pack. Then we cast the front and rear body. The pack itself is structural, and out comes a finished product. So it's raw materials in one side, cars out the other side. Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. He's such a G. He's like, no other explanation.
So we're building our own battery cells. We think the most advanced cell in the world here at Giga Texas.
Man, they're getting those cathodes really well.
All the footage you see here is from this factory.
That's real
So-
speed too. That's insane.
And we think over time this will probably be the biggest cell factory in the world. So,
You know what we should check? We should check.
and then another major innovation is structural pack. So we're basically bringing to fruition the things that we said we would do. We said we'd basically make the car out of 3 major pieces: a rear body casting, a structural pack where the cells themselves carry load, just like modern airplanes, where the wing is a fuel tank in wing shape. With the new Model Y architecture, the cells themselves carry load. And that results in a car that is lighter, a small number of parts, costs less, and improves the crash performance. So it's a safety advantage too. Yeah. I don't know if this works. So, all right.
Tesla Bull, I love it.
As I was saying, it's
That
a
legit
revolutionary
sounded like
car
me,
manufacturing
Kevin.
to basically
Oh my
make a car
gosh.
out of 3 major parts:
Wouldn't
a
have bet that
cast
was me,
rear,
Kevin,
a structural
guys.
pack, and a cast front. So what you're looking at are the biggest casting machines ever made. And it's kind of a crazy thing to make a car this way. It's never been done before. When we were trying to figure this out, there were 6 major casting manufacturers in the world. We called 6. 5 said no, 1 said maybe. I was like, that sounds like a yes. So with a lot of effort and great ideas from the team, we've made the world's biggest casting machine work very efficiently to create and radically simplify the manufacturing of the car.
I've said no, 1 said maybe. So that sounds like
So,
a yes.
As I was saying, raw materials in, bunch of stuff happens, car out. So.
I love those glass. This Elon looks is fucking fire. Like, this is fantastic.
Yes, exactly. If you don't make stuff, there is no stuff.
Yep.
And we're aiming, just with the Model Y program alone, to get to 500,000 units a year. And then we're going to start manufacturing Cybertruck here next year. The Model Y line will be the highest capacity line, I think, of any line in the world. In fact, I'm confident it will be 500,000 units a year in a single factory of one product is the biggest of anything in the world. And definitely this will be the highest volume car factory in America. And yeah. So Cybertruck always looks like CGI in real life, but that is not CGI. That is an actual Cybertruck driving around. So I can't wait to have this baby in production. It's going to be epic. So. So Tesla is growing, actually at the fastest pace of any large manufactured object in history. Yeah, so. We've now exceeded the million, in trailing 12 months, we've delivered over 1 million cars worldwide. So. Now that said, there's still a long way to go, because that red bar chart is Tesla. So we can definitely, and then the blue is global vehicles. So you can see even though we did 1 million cars in the last 12 months, we're still like maybe a little over 1% of total vehicle output in the world. And we want to try to get to, I don't know, 20%, as much as we can to move the needle. So.
That's, oh my gosh, that's fucking
And this is why scale matters.
Huge.
In order to make a real difference, a really big difference to sustainability, we have to make a lot of cars. We have to make a lot of stationary packs, to transition the world to sustainable technology
Yep.
as quickly as possible.
He's not wrong. This man breathes fire, guys. Straight up fire. It's all truth.
So, what's next? I'm not gonna spill all the beans right now.
There's a lot of beans, guys. There's a lot of fucking beans. Look at that. That's the face of somebody who has shit tons of beans.
But what I can say is we're going to move to just truly massive scale.
Yes.
Scale that no company has ever achieved in the history of humanity.
Yep, I believe it.
And we need, that has to happen in order to transition the world to sustainable energy.
Yep.
So massive scale, full self-driving. There's going to be a dedicated robo-taxi. That's going to look pretty. It's going to look quite futuristic.
Yes.
And then of course we've got the Tesla robot Optimus. This is. I think Optimus will obviate what it even means, what an economy even means.
Yeah.
So it'll be able to, basically
yeah,
anything
essentially.
that humans don't want to do, Optimus will do it. And it's going to be an age of abundance.
Yep.
So
That's the whole point.
It's
Not less. It's more.
I think it's maybe hard to imagine it, but as you see Optimus develop, and we're obviously going to make sure it's safe. No Terminator stuff or that kind of thing. But it's really going to transform the world, I think, to a degree even greater than the cars.
Oh yeah.
And then
not
we've got,
even,
I think we have a shot at being in production for
2023?
version 1 of Optimus, hopefully next year.
Yes.
So, and it's Cybertruck is coming next year. We'll be in production with Cybertruck next year. We'll be in production with the Roadster
Yes.
and with Semi.
Oh my.
So that's
God.
all coming.
Fucking Dreadnought. This is Tesla's
So we gotta-
Dreadnought, guys.
This year is all about scaling up.
Yep.
And then next year there's going to be a massive wave of new products.
That's Elon's
So-
take on the automotive industry. Just slap
And
straight up
yeah,
SEC.
and now
Suck Elon.
let us deliver our first Tesla cars made in Texas.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that was a great speech by Elon.
Pump me up.
my
Pump me up for
gosh.
sure.
I mean, 2023 is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am
for
so
real.
excited.
Yes.
So Giga Texas is going to be the largest car factory in the world at 500,000 cars a year.
Yeah.
And he's delivering Model Ys right now. So everyone who thought he was going to do deliveries, you were right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Some
knew it.
deliveries starting tonight.
This is awesome.
I don't know how they did the logistics because I don't know how you deliver a car.
Again, I think for small quantities, I think you're fine. I think that there's ways to get around it, but I mean, this is amazing.
So didn't really reveal anything new. We did hear that semi-truck,
Yeah.
Cybertruck, maybe even Tesla bot. And then, what is this? A dedicated robo-taxi?
Yeah.
That is the first we've heard of that.
There goes the Cybertruck.
what
Do you think he's going to deliver the Cybertruck?
No.
Oh, guys.
Why is he driving on stage?
You can't
I
deliver
think
something
he
that
is.
you haven't.
I
Well, we're
think
gonna
he
shut up.
is.
We're gonna
I
see
saw
what's going on.
email delivery. Please try and resmash the glass and just say like.
Is Franz going to throw another ball at the window?
Yes.
you
yes.
think they're going to
yes.
redeem themselves?
I want it so I want it so bad.
We're going to smash the window again.
Yes! Oh fuck yeah!
I didn't bring my hammer this time.
Forgot the hammer. So, anyway, welcome, Franz. So,
Awesome to have you guys. You want me to do it?
Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes!
I feel like I've broken enough things around here.
No,
I don't know. Maybe we'll pass.
guys. Fucking guys. Yeah. Come on.
Next time, I promise.
Francis, is there anything you want to say about the Cybertruck?
Cybertruck is going to be awesome. I mean, you see it here, you've seen it before, you see it over there. It's worth the wait. Believe me.
I believe it. I fucking believe it.
Yeah, well worth the wait. It's going to be awesome.
I think this will be our magnum opus. And I mean, you can see some of the changes we've made already. There are no handles.
Yep.
Who needs handles? The car can tell that you're there, and it just knows that it needs to
That's
open.
exactly how I want my house to be. That's
So-
exactly what I said my AI is going to do in my RV.
So I think we're going to have an incredible Cybertruck product for you next year. It's going to blow your mind. And
I hope it talks to you.
Yeah.
I think it's going to talk to
Yeah,
you.
there is no other truck.
yeah.
There's no other.
Everything else fails in comparison.
Yeah,
This is the
there's-
only one you need.
Anyway, we can't wait to build this here and deliver them to you. Sorry for the delay. It's been an intense couple of years.
Okay,
But we're gonna have this for you next year, and it's gonna be great. And it's gonna be like just a whole one kick-ass product after another.
Yeah.
Starting next year, and then some cool stuff that we haven't even talked about. So
Oh,
let's
I know.
see. Thanks again for coming. I hope you're having a great time.
God.
Yeah. Here at Tesla, we believe in throwing great parties.
Yeah.
So let's get this party started. And have a fantastic time tonight. I love you guys.
Fucking Elon is the man, guys. Came in an original Roadster, leaves in a fucking brand new Cybertruck. The next
Pretty
person.
symbolic driver from the first car they make. And he's
Oh,
leaving
there's.
on
So they had to change the compliance
the
on
car
the
that
tail
they don't
li-
make
on
yet,
the
but
front
they
lines for the
certainly
floodlights,
sounds
I
like it'll
guess.
be next year. I really thought he was
Look
going to
at
throw
that.
something with the window.
I was
But no,
really hoping.
I feel like it was a missed opportunity to
Yeah,
redeem themselves. But
I agree.
maybe they just said, it doesn't make any sense to. Fireworks. Here we got fireworks.
There's fireworks
so we got
and
drones and
drones,
fireworks.
yeah.
You got everything. He's definitely right when he says that they know how to throw a party.
They do know
Yeah.
how to throw a party.
All right, so let's just recap here before everyone, says, "Oh, what was it?" So, I feel like we got a little bit more clarification, a few more details about certain things.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, we got a number at least. He's aiming for 500,000 out of Giga Texas, and there's a big. If you looked at that drawing of what goes inside it, there was a big space of future product, which I don't know if that's Tesla bot, if that's Cybertruck.
Mm-hmm.
He said they're aiming to be the largest battery cell manufacturer in the world at Giga Texas.
Yep.
So that's cool.
That's huge, and
significant
that they were
pump
showing
process. It's kinda
actual
crazy, but
4680 cell production at Gigafactory.
Going on as we speak.
Yeah.
Right. With real footage.
Right.
So that's really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. They're playing Tchaikovsky in the background or something. That's.
I just want to go back to one little piece that I think was really big that maybe got lost, which
Yeah.
is he said there's going to be a dedicated robotaxi.
Yes. So that is probably the biggest news coming out of tonight. That to me sounds like it's probably going to be something like a moving box that we've seen.
Okay, so
from
back
many
up
other
for a second.
companies
He's selling FSD for your car.
Sure.
He's told you it's worth $100,000.
And that's based on its utility to be able to pick other people up. and
Okay,
drive it around,
so
drive them
this
around.
dedicated robotaxi, is that just because it can hold more people, like it can seat 8 or something, like in a little minibus, or is that because it has better sensors?
I'm not sure exactly. It definitely, if you're building something that's not supposed to be driven by a human with a steering wheel and sitting in it, you can design it in a completely different way.
But I'm just worried for those of us who are getting FSD for our cars, thinking that we're going to be able to, rent this out.
My guess is that it will be in addition to. It can bolster the numbers if they can produce it cheaply enough, or if it's, I don't know.
Very interesting.
It could be worrisome if you were thinking like, yeah, I bought full self-driving for my car, and then it turns out that this doesn't seem to be true. Sounds like there'd be a lawsuit in that if if people were buying it under the assumption of one thing and then that turns out not to be the case.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why you'd have a dedicated vehicle.
I think that it makes sense. I think that there's a lot of advantages in having
So
a dedicated
no steering
vehicle.
wheel, like that's
Yeah.
a reason.
It would be more of a mobile living room, and I think that a lot of people are going to want something like that. I mean, right now we have Uber. Why do we have Uber? We have Uber because, and why do Ubers look the way they do? Because they're just cars that anyone can buy. That's the whole appeal of Uber, is that, you know, anyone can be a taxi driver. But when we're talking about a fully autonomous vehicle that doesn't need a steering wheel, doesn't need a driver, you know, I can be facing backwards. We could have a giant screen in there. We could be doing, you could be doing all sorts of things. You could put a treadmill in there, or at least a cycle.
I think Michael is right. They won't sell the dedicated robotaxi.
No, absolutely.
That's going to be for Tesla only.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Tesla will own
and this
those
is
vehicles.
And this is big news, folks, because
Huge.
when Tesla can do this, and we did our poll earlier today, and a lot of you thought 2025,
right?
When they can do it, they're now a completely different company as well.
And as we were talking about earlier, how you didn't like the camera placement on certain things.
Yeah. If it's more of a rectangle and you can put the cameras up high and in the corners.
Exactly. Then it's going to be able to see a lot more.
Kind of like the Cruise Origin.
Cruise Origin. Zoox has a very similar looking vehicle.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're all boxes with big sensor antlers on all corners of it, which tends to not look that great in my opinion. But again, if all the fun is happening on the inside,
right?
If it's a couch, you know, as opposed to you know, pilot seats and stuff like that,
or a little mobile office, you know.
No, it's a good point. A desk, someplace for your laptop, you can plug in stuff just like it's a normal working environment.
Workout equipment.
Yeah. There's all sorts of interesting stuff that we could.
Joel, thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Joel.
That's the high capacity van in the master plan too, but could be used for the Boring Company.
Yeah, an interesting point. Very interesting point.
Pop that into the tunnel.
Exactly. I mean, if it is truly a big box, then in terms of cargo delivery, in terms of you know, a lot of different applications.
Now, I want to talk about another thing that you said is coming next year, maybe. And thank you, Crafty Geek. Thank you so much. The future production section of the factory floor plan looked suboptimally placed for Cybertruck getting its powertrains. Did y'all grab a still of it? Thoughts on the workflow and layout?
Yeah, we can pull that up in a minute.
My thought is that was more of a just
general
layout, that it wasn't necessarily exactly how it's going to be used.
Well, and also they might not need stamping for the Cybertruck. Like it might take significantly less floor space to make and manufacture. You saw how much space they already needed to take up for Model Y. It might even be simpler because they're going with an exoskeleton design.
Or is it for Tesla Bot? Because he did say, now he didn't sound that confident that it would take place next year, but he said that they're aiming for it, or I don't remember his exact words, but like it's possible that they're going to start Gen 1 next year. Yeah. I wouldn't hold my breath on that, but that's a good sign that he's not pushing it back already.
Right.
And so I think, to me, the two big products that I'm excited about are this dedicated full self-driving robotaxi and Tesla Bot. Now, of course, I'm excited about Cybertruck, but okay, so I lied. I'm excited about all three.
Oh, yeah.
It's just incredible what 2023 could be for Tesla. Like, I thought this year was going to be incredible for Tesla, and it is. Yes. But, like, next year could be a showstopper.
With 2 gigafactories coming on.
Oh, and Tesla Semi, by the way. I forgot, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry, a 5th one, Roadster.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, in a way, he should spread them out because he's just going to blow people. Like, they're not, it's going to be overload.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that this is really happening. It's really going to get people to understand what Tesla is. And
this is exponential growth.
I think tomorrow morning, I can already hear the Fudsters already trying to work and the wheels turning in their head. I could hear them from here, where they're going like, how can we spin it negatively? Nothing really big happened. There was mention of this and that.
It was just a drone show.
I mean, I've been reading so many FUD articles, and they're just like, here.
He didn't mention Tesla phone.
Headline, crappy piece of maybe half a sentence, then word soup for 12 paragraphs. And then at the bottom, we'll put the tiny piece of news that we think is important.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little dip in the morning. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone went, I was expecting them to roll out the Cybertruck and to sell it. Then,
Well, do you realize that you have to understand the language? Okay, if you watch him and you don't know what a full self-driving robotaxi is, then, and if you don't know what a Tesla bot is, and you don't know what a Cybertruck is, and you don't know these things, then it just sounds like a bunch of gobbledygook. It's not what a normal car company talks about. So what the hell is he talking about, right? He's standing there in shades and a hat, and it makes no sense. So for most people, this that doesn't even register.
Right.
For us in the community, we know that what he was just talking about, that graph, that's an exponential graph taking off as we speak.
Yeah.
And there's no signs of stopping it now. There's no more talk of like, oh, well, the company can go bankrupt and the SEC can stop them. Do you remember all that talk that was going to be the downfall of Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he tweets too much, so he's in trouble.
Constantly.
That's all gone.
Yeah. No, I mean,
he just cemented himself right there. Tesla is now going to completely take over.
Yeah. Look at this amazing fireworks display.
I know.
That's still going on.
You know, I almost got laughed off the stage when I was in Texas, just miles from there at Fully Charged Live a few years ago. And I said that, you know, Ford and GM would be going out of business. Right. And people are like, you are out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to double down on that.
Yeah.
How are they going to compete? You can't.
I know.
They're not building the machine that builds the machine.
And
everyone laughed at Elon when he talked about this Dreadnought machine. Do you remember that back in 2017 when he couldn't get the Model 3 ramping fast enough? Oh, Elon, you don't know anything. You move too fast. Look at this now.
Yeah. Yeah. It all comes down to production. And it's something that Tesla has gotten very good at because it's been so much work and it's been so hard for them. And they've had to learn with very little margin for error. And I think that that's why this company is going to succeed. I think that they have a good 5-10 years where this is not just momentum, but it is institutional knowledge within the company of how to scale something, how to do all of this.
And can I just talk about people? The people in the world who get it are just drawn to this company.
Yeah.
They want to work for this company.
Yeah.
And people is the limiting factor on almost everything you try and do on this planet.
Yep.
Getting the best people. Tesla can get the best people.
Right.
There's just no question about it. And this kind of event just cements that even more.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you're, in the Tesla world like we are, if you're a Tesla shareholder, it's an exciting time to be pumped because, there's years and years ahead of amazing growth. There's no sign of stopping.
Yeah.
And I mean, just a few years ago, we weren't even talking about any of these products.
Right.
There was no Cybertruck. There was no full self-driving robotaxi. There was no Tesla bot.
Oh, this is great. We got that screenshot pulled up.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at that.
Let's go full screen on this.
Yeah. So, I mean, the part that we're talking about that I was really interested in is the upper left, the future production.
Yeah.
And it's just a big empty space. And so I get what a lot of people are like, oh, the flow doesn't seem right. I think it's because the flow, it's not really for flow. It's just showing that that's a big piece of the factory they don't quite need yet.
Yep. But that's a large chunk of the factory.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not be, if we're looking at it from like battery and cell, sections, there's quite a bit of, if you can use those same cells and batteries in the Cybertruck, and the semi truck, and the Roadster.
I actually think it's laid out really well for future use for the trucks. I mean, I just imagine that instead of stamping, you're not stamping these parts, right? You're folding. So there'll be a little folding part in the bottom left corner there next to stamping. So, I mean, I think that fits really well. And then I think in the upper left-hand corner is like a Tesla bot production or something.
And I mean, to be thinking about this in relation to Battery Day and to look at that cell production floor plan, and to kind of picture the huge leaps and bounds that they were able to achieve in battery production in terms of shrinking that space, making it faster and cheaper to produce batteries. We have not seen what that's going to look like yet. We have not seen 4680 production and what that can do to new cars.
Right.
And in terms of price of the cars themselves, but more importantly, the margins that Tesla can capture on those. It's going to be game changing. We haven't seen a 4680 Model Y yet. I mean, I suppose we saw some on stage, but we haven't seen them in the wild. We haven't seen any torn down yet.
Another thing to keep in mind, as someone just pointed out, you don't need to paint the Cybertruck, so it doesn't have to go through that part of the
That's
factory.
true.
It saves a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
paint is a huge pain in the ass making any of these products. It
Yeah.
takes a lot of perfection and time.
Yeah.
They don't have to paint the Cybertruck hardly at all. I know there's some painted parts, but for the most part, the whole body is not painted.
And it's going to sell itself just like every other Tesla vehicle does. You're going to see one on the road and you're going to go, what the heck was that?
Mm-hmm.
Are we being invaded
Yep.
by aliens? And people are going to have to look it up. They're going to have to know. And that's the best part. Once they look it up and they go, wait, it has those specs? It can't possibly have those specs. You
Yeah.
spend 3 days in disbelief. Then you come back to it and you're going like, are you serious? Are you sure? And then you start looking up YouTube videos and people
Yep.
like us are shooting them with guns and driving them off cliffs. And it's going to be like, oh my God, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm excited about. This is really what I'm excited about in terms of a company.
Yeah. And we're just, some people are pointing out we're just looking down on the factory, but it's multi-floor. So
That's
I mean,
true.
it's so much more multi-dimensional. You just saw the second floor where it was 3 stories high
Yeah.
of window.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's tons of room in here. And going back to the Tesla bot, I don't think we're like Elon's giddy. Okay. When he talks about full self-driving and Tesla bot, he is giddy about the future because he has been able to turn on something that was only like, I don't even know if it was a glimmer a few years ago.
Right.
And it's just going to be a game changer. He talked about the economy, but I know no one was interested in that during this event because it's like, why are you talking about the economy?
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be a game changer for the economy. I can't put it in terms of anything because it sounds inhuman to say, but it's like you're bringing in all this free labor that can work 24 hours a day
Right.
with no risk to their health.
Right.
Like almost every job in the world, you have to spend so much of the effort to make sure that people are safe and that they can, work without getting harmed. You don't have to worry about that with Tesla bot.
Yeah.
They're not going to get injuries. If they do, you fix them.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just so super pumped. I'm so excited for everyone there tonight. I'm so excited that you guys could be with us tonight because we just got to experience it in the best kind of way, I think. We
Yeah.
got to see behind the scenes. We got to see the live event.
We didn't have to trek across the
drones.
factory 2 miles and back.
Yeah.
We didn't have to stand out in the Texas sun all day. I'm so glad that all of you got to join us. It's been so awesome. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed this. I'm flabbergasted.
And it sounds like we got another video.
Awesome.
Let's see what's going on.
Let's see what we got. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, right. So, I mean, this is reminding us of all the things that are coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard to recap what Elon just did. Oh, I want to point out, it looks like Elon was reading off a teleprompter. Am I
Yeah.
wrong about that?
I mean, he seemed to be a lot more on track than he usually is. That shot did look like CGI.
Didn't it?
Didn't
He said it
I-
wasn't.
He says that all these shots aren't CGI.
Look at that graph.
So funny. I
That
know.
is exponential.
That's the graph that I'm always looking at and I'm always so excited about.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, that's it can get sharper than that. It can go higher than
Yep.
that,
But reading off a teleprompter, and thank you, HVAC 2001, is so smart for Elon. He hardly ever does it, and then he goes off track. And again, tonight, his button didn't seem to be lined up with this show, which is it's like, really? You
Yeah.
did all this other stuff flawlessly, and then you can't get his button to work?
Yeah.
But he did well.
Yep.
He stayed on target. And because he was reading off a teleprompter, he hit all his points. One of his big points was to give a shout out to Texas, and he did it in a very politically well done way.
just a very concise way.
He didn't
Yep.
shit on California.
Yep.
He just said, hey, we need to get bigger, and everything's bigger in Texas.
Yep.
And that's going to play really well in the media tomorrow in Texas, where they're all going to play that clip.
Yep.
And it's going to be like, wow.
It was really
I
smart.
would have played up the jobs more if I were him.
Yeah, but if they're all going to be going away to to robots,
true.
then yeah.
Thank you, Coopman86. Yeah, thank you. I thought he did a really good job tonight. He was really loose and he was really into it. I didn't quite understand what he was doing there with Franz. I mean, they're having a good time, but like I thought really there was something planned there and it didn't really go anywhere.
Sure. I mean, maybe at the last moment they decided, don't throw the steel ball at the window.
It just, I don't know.
I feel like it would have been a
I
good
liked your
opportunity.
redemption idea. Yeah.
It could have been a good opportunity to do that, but again, I think that it was so. It again is risky. You know what I mean? To throw a steel ball at a piece of glass. Even if it were to bounce off, it's just not the same.
Everyone would have said, "Did he throw it as hard as he did last time?"
Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it just bounces off. It's not any. People like an explosion to be the positive result. That's
Right.
why MythBusters did so well. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
we like it when things happen, not when things don't happen.
It's just like Franz wasn't as tight on his verbiage, and so he was
True.
saying like, "This is the truck,"
Right.
and it's like, okay,
Right. We know that it's a prototype. We've seen enough shots of it tonight. For
And-
those of you joining us earlier,
I was so hoping they were going to say just any little tidbit about what it was going to have.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they talked about no door handles, but
Yeah.
we've known about that.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Okay, it's a pickup truck.
Yeah.
There's kind of two uses for a pickup truck. There's a family vehicle. A lot of people use them that way.
Sure.
And then there's a, for picking up 2x4s and
Sure.
doing stuff like that. I feel like not having door handles might be a mistake. I know that's old
It
school
might have
thinking.
a button. We have seen what looks to be could be a button.
Okay.
And I think that that's fine from my experience with the Model X. That's not too bad. You can bump it with your elbow.
Mhm.
And whenever you're carrying something, your elbows are generally ready to bump into something. So I think that could work.
But what do you think Elon meant? It just knows that you want it to open.
I think that it probably has to do with the app. My guess is just like with the Model X and those doors open, at least the driver's door opens. It's not perfect. Although we have a 2016 Model X. So obviously there's been many years of refinement, but I don't know. The interesting thing that we saw tonight was possibly a midgate. I'd like to see more stuff. We'll do some more research on that.
I think they have to now.
cover
With
it.
Silverado doing it, I think they have to.
And that would bring a lot more usability to the vehicle in not just its boat application, which I'm obviously very excited about, but also just being able to fit larger stuff in the bed, because then you can still bring down the tonneau cover and cover whatever that giant thing is.
You know what the piece of the Cybertruck that they don't show enough of and gets lost is the interior. If you look at it from the outside,
Yeah.
you can't really imagine what's going on inside. When you get inside,
Yeah.
it's huge.
No, I mean, I've been in the front seat, I've been in the back seat of that thing, and
Thank you, Sean. Thank you so
Sean.
much. That's so
I
nice.
appreciate it. The back seat had so much headroom because of the vaulted
Yeah.
ceiling.
Oh no, it's huge.
Again,
I felt
yeah.
like I jokingly said that night that you could hang a chandelier in it.
I think
But
you
like
could. I
it
think,
feels like you could.
I think a small chandelier. Yeah.
Breakneck Trent, maybe Franz has been busy designing the Robotaxi specific vehicle. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Robotaxi specific vehicle is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't again know whether it's this just rectangular thing that allows you to like seat better because obviously people want to face each other.
Mm-hmm.
People who are competitors to Tesla better be worried. That's all I can say. I mean,
well, and it'll finally. I mean, we've been seeing people using full self-driving beta. It definitely isn't ready for prime time yet. I think a lot of people will agree on that.
but people mistake that for meaning that it'll never be there.
Exactly.
And that's the hugest mistake in
Totally.
the world. It's like thinking that your 16-year-old will never be able to drive by themselves because they're so bad at it the
Right.
first few weeks they drive. You think,
Right.
well, he can't do anything. But we learn. And this thing's learning too.
Yeah. So I think specifically with a full self-driving specific vehicle, that worst case, even if none of our cars were able, and that would be a pretty bad case if none of our cars were able to do it. But I think that it's a lot easier on a vehicle where you can put all the cameras you want in all of the four corners, which is like the extremities of the vehicle, as compared to, back on the B pillar and down on the repeater and just in the rear and just in the front, but only, not in the nose, but up here. I think that when you can put it on high corners on all four corners and stitch that all together, you get a much better picture, and it's probably going to be able to drive better.
Via Titus says, I want the Robotaxi to be in the shape of a hot dog bun. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I get that. Basically just a
Just a big
big container
vehicle.
for people. Yeah. Thank you, Lorianne.
We're seeing a picture of the interior of the Cybertruck. So tonight, obviously, it was not like ready for prime time.
Right.
It was not dressed up. But we got some pretty good views of what the new prototype might look like.
I just think it's going to be great because it actually is such a wow factor thing. Like when
you get on the inside, and
there's so much room.
No, it's a good point.
It seats 6, like
right,
easily.
Yeah, that middle thing should be able to fold up into a third seat in the front row, which we haven't had for a long time, even in pickup trucks. And I think that's going to bring a lot of people back. Yeah, I think that the looks on the outside, like I said before, are going to bring a lot of people attention, and then if they ever get on the inside and ever get to drive it and experience it, it's perfect. Tesla needs this kind of vehicle. They had it with the Model X for a while, and it was reaching a much smaller audience, the Model X, but the Falcon Wing doors on the Model X were huge because people would just be like, whoa, only fancy cars have Falcon Wing doors, and then you can be like, you want to hop in, and that is what built Tesla. I think people willing to disagree with me, but you have this vehicle that's so amazing, that looks so amazing, and then you get in it, and again, it's the acceleration. Why did the Roadster succeed? It was the acceleration, the original Roadster. The acceleration is what sold people. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't deny what this feeling is, and no car has ever made me feel this way.
Now, what do you think other automakers are feeling tonight? So, like, if you're Mary Barra, if you're Farley at Ford, what are you thinking tonight? Are you just like dismissing this? Are you really like crapping your pants? Like, I don't know.
I think that it's so easy for people to dismiss this. I think that it's so easy for people to go, oh, they just wanted to throw a big party. Well, yeah, if I wanted to blow a bunch of our money, we could throw a big party. But I'm going to tell myself that my teams are working hard, and I'm going to tell myself that this corporate structure is the proper way to do things.
And he'll never get full self-driving working.
Right, and none of this is blah,
Maybe.
blah, blah. And
I really would love to be a fly on the wall tonight. Harold, thank you so much. He said he grew up watching us guys see how far Tesla's come. Thank you so much, Harold. Yeah, because you'd like to think that people who, smart people who run companies would be like, oh, this is what our competitor's doing. I think there's a psychological thing that happens when you are watching your competitor where you just don't want to believe that your competitor can beat you. Like you think you're doing everything right. And, see, we're catching up to Tesla. And so I feel like because they would have to innovate so much faster than they are now, there's just it's like they're on a different planet. So I don't feel like they're like, when they see the Cybertruck, they think he's crazy.
Right.
I don't know. Jeremy, thank you so much. The Cybertruck doors appears to pop open right after the hammer discussion. Yeah. I mean, did it sense that Elon was walking towards it and wanted him to open? And that's what I'm asking.
Well, it's a prototype vehicle. Anything that happened on stage is staged. We don't have to assume that that's a real vehicle. That's
a good point. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I'm a fly on the wall watching, the executives at the big car companies, I would love to know if they ever see this in a moment and go, oh God, now I get it. Like he's about to just run away he's already in the lead and now he's just speeding up.
Yeah.
Like Brenton, I can't believe how many hamsters fit in there.
It's a lot.
Now, he said that it was how many times bigger than the Pentagon?
He said that it was 3 times.
And we had calculated 1.5. Oh, what a shot.
That's great. Since we didn't see Elon dancing, we thought we'd give you a little taste of what.
It's too bad he didn't dance.
Yeah.
And you saw the drum set and everything. I wonder if there's a band.
He might be dancing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a little VIP section with him and Kimball and the gang,
or if he's just flying down a starbase to work on rockets.
No, that's true.
Tonight.
There's going to be a launch tomorrow of Axiom. So like,
that's
busy
probably,
guy.
That's probably what's on his mind.
Got to go from the Air Force.
I can't even imagine how he schedules this stuff. I really can't.
I know.
Because there wasn't that much time anyway. It was like a month to schedule this.
Yeah. So, I mean, they said that it was 10 million square feet? of floor space.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 million square feet of floor space is 1.5 times the floor area of the Pentagon. So,
According to this, he did say that it was the largest building by volume on the planet Earth.
okay,
I mean, it's possible. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not
I'm not going to
gonna-
rebut him, but
it doesn't. It's not going to change anything.
no.
Oh well, there's some other building. Oh, never mind. Like it doesn't.
I love that they built in extra space for the future products. Like they didn't just build
Yeah.
as big as they needed it.
I like the look of the building. Can I say that? Like I like the shape. And
And when it's fully done,
yeah, with the solar on the roof,
and the lighting,
everyone flying into Austin, Texas is going to see this building.
yeah.
With the solar on the roof, it's going to say Tesla, and you're going to go, "Oh, well, I can't say that they don't exist now."
Do you think they might outline that in lights too? So that like
I would absolutely,
Yeah.
brilliant.
start breeding hamsters. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, really did it nicely tonight.
Really well done.
I mean, we 75% of the audience thought that he would break some new news. I mean, there was a tidbit,
There was a couple tidbits, and
but nothing, Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess a dedicated full self-driving robotaxi is big news.
Yeah.
I had not heard that before.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what that looks like. He said it was going to look futuristic.
which
The dedicated robotaxi.
yeah, maybe it's going to be a cyber robotaxi.
And he keeps talking about how the Tesla bot, don't worry, it won't attack you. I'm glad that he keeps saying that, but I think that's going to be a defining moment in humanity's history when this.
A lot of people aren't taking him seriously about it.
Of course they aren't, because they don't think he's going to
No,
do it, but he is.
It's so much. It's so much for anyone to accept in your head, and you have to understand that that's cognitive dissonance. That's part of your brain trying to protect you.
Right.
Going, okay, well, if you believe that he could build a humanoid robot that
Right.
could do something, you're going to have to reevaluate your entire life. And that's
Exactly.
absolutely true, and it's
And
terrifying.
It's terrifying.
And nobody wants to think that way.
And the other thing is, you're thinking, well, then why didn't Boston Dynamics do it? Why won't they be the leader?
Yeah.
And the reason is making a car drive in the world with
Yeah.
just 2 cameras is wicked, wicked hard.
Yeah.
Or to put it, people have been wanting to speak in Boston accents. It's wicked hard. And so if you can figure out how to get a car to do that, you can figure out how to get a robot to go down to the grocery store and buy you some bananas. Like
Right.
that's the difficult part.
And it depends on what you're setting out to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure Boston Dynamics, the reason that they made the robots that they have is if you look at what the Army wants and you look at what Boston Dynamics makes, it's pretty much always been whatever the Army wants. The Army wants a robot that can basically carry a bunch of gear for a soldier.
Right.
Okay, so we have a bunch of, cow-like, dog-ish, creatures that can carry stuff. I don't mean Spot. I mean some of their earlier stuff.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, the Army wants something that can navigate a battlefield. Okay, so they're going to make Atlas. It's not, let's make something that can walk around and
Right.
pick stuff up and help people. No, they want something that can do backflips. And in order to make everyone not freak out about it, they're like, let's have it dance to an old oldies song.
Right.
That'll make everyone feel more comfortable, and it's like, okay.
And just a question to our production team as we're wrapping up: if we have any shots from inside of Gigafactory, Texas, maybe that would be nice to show people as we're winding down. I don't know if we have any stills or video, but we'll check on that because I know a bunch of people are asking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll be winding down really soon because I know people are still probably dancing at Gigafactory, but the big stuff is out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you guys think. Are you bummed that we're not going to see Cybertruck for another year at least? Because keep in mind, when he says production 2023, that doesn't mean most people are going to get their Cybertruck till 24, 25.
Yeah.
That's a long time to wait.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this with us. Please be sure to hit the like button.
And I want to give a shout out to our sponsors again.
Yes.
Corporate Streams, amazing. The team, Noah and his team, unbelievable job tonight. Hours and hours of work to get this on the air for you guys. So thank you so much to our friends at hensonshaving.com for giving away shavers all night. Thank you
for
so
this
much.
Handsome mug. Well, not the mug, but I bring that. But the shave, it's really, if you're looking for a good gift, I think that's, and for someone who's forced you to, if you've been forced to watch this, I'm so sorry. I know it's probably been long and boring, but if you're looking for a gift for that someone who forced you to watch it, maybe consider a Henson razor.
Yeah, head over there and use our code now, and you'll get 100 free razor blades,
which
that's like
will
2
last you
years of
quite a
shaving.
while. Yeah, I've been using mine for quite a while.
Thank you, Costa Marco 7341. You guys always make awesome videos. Thanks for the hard work, great work on the live stream. Thank you, and that
so
goes
much.
out to all our team. Amazing job
Yes.
tonight. I mean, we've got Bobby, Brent, Ethan down there doing all this hard work. Noah and Jonas and Josh and Chris. I mean, just so many awesome people doing so much hard work all over the
Jeff,
place.
thank you.
And Jeff. So thank you so much. We couldn't have done this alone. They've been talking in our ear, telling us what's coming up next.
Yes.
We're seeing the signed pictures and
Seeing it.
Sandy.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear how Sandy liked it. Thank you, Jason. Thanks to the commitment to all things Tesla and the extra effort to come up with the new ways to get us the latest info. This multi-source live stream idea, Austin ex-owner, Cybertruck owners, no invite, so this has been awesome. Yeah, for a lot of us who didn't get invited, it is nice to feel like we're still part of the community. Thank you, Jason. And yeah, this multi-source live stream, I mean, it had its drawbacks, right? Because there wasn't great cell coverage at the event, but we have proved that it works. And I think this is a great model going forward, because there's going to be lots of other cool events that we want to bring to you and share with you. And sometimes we'll be there and sometimes we won't.
Mm-hmm.
And either way, now we know that we can do this if we need to. So I think this is huge. And we've learned so much tonight. I'm sure we're going to be, having some meetings about what we learned, so we can make it better, so that we can, next time bring you even better footage. Because you can imagine tonight, if there was good Wi-Fi, we could have brought you like some really locked in footage the whole time.
And this has got me thinking about what we can do in the future to make sure that we have good internet access. I mean, we do have a Starlink, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Put that thing to good use.
Mount that.
This has been so monumental. And again, we haven't even begun to see the effects of this factory. Like, we haven't even begun to see what this is going to mean for Tesla's bottom line in the next quarters.
Yeah. If you guys like talking about investment stuff, head on over to patreon.com/nowyouknow. You might want to join our investor club. We talk about nothing but this kind of stuff over there.
We also have, if you don't want to spend any money, we also have our disruptive investing channel. We've been interviewing many different CEOs of different very innovative companies. And it's been such a joy for me to be able to experience all these companies, to get an insight how different companies are run. That coupled with our investor club bonus stories that we do pretty much every time we ever do an interview and weekly, really has been like more like a college course to me on how investing works and what it means for companies, and why I'm so excited about Tesla as a company.
Yeah. And thank you to Warlock. Thank you for all of the people in our super chats tonight. You guys just keep us like totally going. Thank you to Upley Marketing. Like, yeah, it's been a long day, but you guys are totally pumping us up. So thank you so much for your support.
I mean, it's only been 6.5 hours, and I was shooting.
For 8.
I was planning for 8. So this is good. I'm gonna, get home. And be able to go to bed and get back on a normal sleep schedule.
I can't wait to watch that video again that we're watching now. It's just like there's so much good stuff in there. I want to slow it down to like quarter speed and look at each frame.
Look at every nut and bolt. I mean, this robot here that comes and grabs the the little hood of the car, it's freaking awesome. Yeah. 32 foot tall windows. 32 feet tall. Wow.
Yeah. 3 stories tall.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you, Primer Investments. He said, became a Patreon, well worth it. Oh, thank you so much. We work really hard to bring you, the best coverage we can. And that's what this whole team has done tonight. So thank you to everyone on our team. You guys were flawless, just bringing us all this great footage and coverage. We had the boys downstairs searching the internet for all of the good shots of what was going on. So I felt like we didn't miss anything. Like, you would have had to have just stayed there on your phone and computer, like checking everything. We had, all those eyeballs doing that for you. So thank you so much.
Do you want to talk to Noah a little bit?
Yeah, you know what?
I'd
Let's
love
bring
to
Noah in if he's available.
just
Noah
chat.
has been directing the entire broadcast, producing, directing it. I
Yeah.
mean, like, unbelievable. Oh, and Major Human, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's so nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting us.
269. I love it.
But yeah, so in a minute, once we're maybe done watching this Tesla footage, we'll bring Noah in just to tell us some maybe behind the scenes stuff of what's been going on tonight. That was awesome. And it was so nice talking to our patrons, by the way.
Yeah, that was
Who-
great.
Like, what's up with our patrons, though? They all have beards practically.
I know.
You know?
Well, it's been a long couple of years.
That could be it. People didn't want to go out
Well,
and get...
and I mean, maybe you just like you hated shaving.
I did.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had good experience.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe it's just having a
Henson.
good shaver that makes you want to shave.
It could be it.
You do look forward to it.
Yeah, I do. No,
Yeah.
I do.
I did not. It
Yeah.
was always a chore. You know, but that...
4.
I mean, oh, there's
Hey, guys.
Noah.
There we go.
There's the man
Hopefully you can
himself.
hear me
Working
okay?
himself into the scene. There we go. That's awesome. Thank
How's
you
it going?
so much. Oh my gosh, it's been going great.
And you
guys
know,
are
this is all
champs.
Noah's idea, by the way. You do
Yeah.
know that. Like, Noah reached out to us and was like, I have an idea.
We would have been, let me just tell everyone, we would have been outside the gates of Gigafactory
Making a fake tweet.
getting cuffed by the sheriff, me in my back, you know. So I'm so glad that that you reached out to us and came up with this idea. You were so flexible, came up with so many
And then you
great
put
ideas.
together this dream team,
Yeah.
which, like, so smart. Everyone on the team.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just love, like, essentially this whole production has mirrored a lot of the things that I love about Tesla, and like the iteration process of like starting with one idea and just evolving and letting it grow into something better than, you know, what I could have done on my own or what I, you know, individually could have done. And so like having the whole team, like you said multiple times, like everybody just multiplies and adds to the equation. And so before you know it, we have, gosh, close to 20 people on the back end just helping in different ways, shape, or forms. And yeah, it's been really fun to see it all come together and have the boots on the ground. Obviously, that didn't work out as good as we wanted it to, as much as we hoped, but we still had a fun show, and you guys carried it. Aren't these guys champs? I mean, just gosh, to go 6.5 hours. I mean, that's pretty awesome. With what we had, like 1 10-minute break, so that's pretty impressive.
I mean, in the background, because we have this comm system here,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking on multiple channels to all. There's all the people talking and all at the same time, but we don't like get bothered by them because they're all in their own little place. But like I've seen you because we've seen you in like a little corner of our screen. You've been busy talking to everyone, telling them like what's going on. What's that like to be on multiple channels all night?
Oh man, it's exciting and tough at the same time. My voice is starting to get rasped as well because I'm talking almost as much as you guys do. Not quite, but yeah, it's always fun when you have a digital comm system. We're using a system called Unity Comms, and so we have 6 different channels. And I actually hear myself right now coming in, so let me mute that. Somebody said something and I heard it. So actually, at one point, had 2 different headphones on and then a speaker open for programs. So yeah, we have 6 channels that we could talk and listen on, plus private channels. So production can get crazy, and our team was talking about like the satellite trucks and the drones and everything that we saw at Giga Texas and the production they had. So you know, our team was geeking out about the production side while I was geeking out about the Tesla and the production side. So it was a lot of fun.
Now, how many countries and places are our teams located in tonight? Do you know?
That's a great question. We're in at least 6 time zones. So yeah, we're all across the world. We're part of a team called Office Hours Global. So I'll plug them. It's basically a lot of thought leaders in the media industry. And so we focus on the breaking high-tech streams, high-tech stuff. And so we have people from across the world that have worked on huge productions down to, you know, smaller productions, and IT people and programmers and engineers and all sorts of people, audio people. So we're the team that got together and launched a rocket. It went 15,000 feet into, I guess not space, but it went up there. It was close to it at least. So it was a Class S rocket, if I remember correctly. And so a lot of this team was on that rocket launch as well. So that was a lot of fun. And we'll share the link with you guys if anybody is into rocketeering. That was a fun stream. And so we're just looking for more projects, and we love being a part of the Tesla community, at least I do, and just seeing like the innovation, and we're seeing that in our space as well with media. And so yeah, we just love to serve the community and serve the market. So we love it.
If anyone out there wants to hire you and your team to do work for their company, where should they go?
Corporatestreams.com is our website. You can go to there, and you'll get in touch with me. We're a small business, local business in Southern California, but we work all over the world, obviously. So, and I do want to note that it's more than just me and corporate streams. We do have, like I said, the team from Office Hours Global, which has a bunch of independent people. I just happen to be in the hot seat, I guess, in that sense, and in leadership, pulling people together. But we have a talented group of people from across the globe, so I can't take all the credit.
Richard G says, congratulate Noah for me on his platform. Old friend from high school.
Oh, awesome. Great to hear from you, man.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome. Well, I'm kind of glad in a way that we didn't go all the way till, midnight their time.
1 in the morning,
right?
For us, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like now is a pretty good time that we can drop out. But I think we brought you all the highlights. I'm glad we got started early because even though there wasn't as much going on, it gave us all a chance to kind of get used to the whole communication thing. And our team, I know, had a blast. I'm watching them on video here, and everyone was pumped down there.
Bobby's pumped. Bobby's not going to be able to go to sleep tonight.
Adrenaline rush for sure. It's just a different beast when you're live because anything can happen, and you just roll with the punches, and you just make it happen. So thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It was so cool to see the numbers of viewers going up as Elon came out. That was a lot of fun. We had like a pretty good viewership there, competing with Tesla stream.
Yeah. No, I'm very happy, and obviously I'm so glad to have you watching at home, to be a part of this community. For anyone new joining us, definitely hit subscribe. We're going to be talking more about this on Tuesday. We're going to be coming out with a shorter version of what happened today, as kind of a little in depth tomorrow. If the
boys can get up in the morning, I don't know.
It might be coming out a little bit late tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for joining us today and watching all the way through.
So I think we'll sign off tonight.
Yep.
That was really great. We should all just be really happy right now. I think everyone in the Tesla community should just be going to bed with a smile because, wow, there's a lot of great stuff ahead.
Yeah. All right. So we will see you all later.
Signing off. Good night.
Now you know.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable. You're irresponsible, too many obstacles. You gotta stop it, yo, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these
Oh
positions.
my gosh, guys, I've been muted this whole time. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just now saw the video. Okay, so the wow, I feel so stupid. Everything that I've been doing since now has been well, hope you guys enjoyed the history that was in the making of the Tesla event. I've got a few tweets going out. I was going to do a giveaway, but we don't have enough like activity out right now. I want to wait till we get a lot of people going. So I want to try and introduce more people to the metaverse and like actually reward people that are kind of new to it. No one's really on right now anyway, so the historic part of the event is already over. So let's chill. I'm gonna change the name on the screen. And or try to. Still kind of low-key new to it, so we'll see. This is NFX or NFX. I absolutely love this guy. He streams it as Bryce. He's pretty freaking awesome, guys.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that.
They're not giving me the options to change the stream name. Oh, it's right there. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Got everything updated. Alright. We're gonna try and get to 500 before I log out. We'll do a little bit of metaverse exploring. I might try and stream tomorrow. I don't know, things have just been so hectic. I like fight, to be honest.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable. You're irresponsible, too many obstacles. You gotta stop it, yo, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction, cause you hold the power as long as you're trying. There's no way that you make it.
Oh, guys, if your computer starts doing the twitchy thing that mine was doing, if you scroll the wheel with V, it actually helps. Not scroll the wheel with V. If you just scroll the mouse wheel, like to zoom in and out, it changes your viewpoint to third and first person instead of zooming into your character like most games. But that's still, it's better than nothing, actually. And it does seem to override like the problems with staying there, which is nice to know. And we're nailing these guys. We're getting them right in their eye holes. Like fucking off Rick and Morty. Get them right in the eye holes. Their entrails will come out. I don't know why they would like it, but that's what they do. Oh shit. I don't know if I assume that I got killed. Stop.
I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it.
How are you alive, you fuck? You're still alive, you lying whore. What the fucking indestructible shit's going on here? Kill this fucker. There's no way you have a health bar, sir. You're lying to my face. Damn it. I think I had fair and square loss that one. I think I didn't die. He just doesn't even know I'm here. He's like, it's all good. These lava balls aren't coming from anyone. It's all Gucci. Oops. You guys die. Die to death. I like when they stack like this because you kind of can lean it up to where even if you miss, you can still at least hit one of them. If you can get away with it, it's like the best way to go. It's like even when you lose, you win. Oh shit, we got hit by that one for sure. Why is he not dead? What the fuck is this hackery? That was in your fucking eye, you hooer! Damn it. I only got one hit left, I can survive. As long as it's not critical. Ah, I got hit, I'm pretty sure. I was so low, I'm willing to say that I'm the proud one now. Almost at 200. Agree. Oh, come on. I hit you. It's so hard to predict where they're going to be because they do that little jumpy thing. Ah! That was close. Come on, you hooer. What? Is he healing? I swear he's healing. He was closer to death a second ago. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get killed by this guy because I can't hit him no matter how. Okay, finally. Jeez. Jeez, guys. Garbage. Oh, good. I wasn't really entirely feeling this song right now, so. Nothing against Nefex. It's just like Nefex. I don't know how to say that like quickly. I think it's Nefex. Let's do. Never give up so good.
Sometimes it appears that we're reaching a
Haven't heard that one
period
before.
when our
Let's try it.
senses and our minds will no longer respond to moderate stimulation.
Yeah, like me.
Trapped in a nightmare, in my mind everything that I might fear, and I fight to get by, get my mind clear. Everything's picking sides and I'm right here. I'm running from things that I've done in my past, hoping to become someone that can last. Get out of my way, I'm on the attack. Got something to say and I'm not holding back. Don't be a little bitch in my way, I'll say it to your face. I'll say it to myself and I'll put you in your place. And this world is my prey, I kill without a trace. Give a fuck what you say, cause they'll go my way.
I like this song. I have not heard it before, but I like
On
it.
this world on your brain, you will never be the same. Grab the wheel, grab the reins, gotta talk to yourself. Get away all the pain.
It's worth the death. It's worth it. Damn it. Did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it up. I didn't mean to skip it. It wasn't worth it. I gotta get him in his fucking eye. Yeah, there we go.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain,
Right there.
change, possessed by the thought I'll be free.
Of course you're gonna go under. Okay. How's about there? Ah! Hooer!
To play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on this is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering, negativity is a plague for the mentally weak, no mercy, all I got is working, never stop searching,
Die!
never quench the thirsty, I'm
Ow!
toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
That was right in your fucking eye. Cheating. There's cheating going on. You didn't die even to that. Come on, you slut. Finally. Oh, it took so long. There's already fucking 2 more.
I just wanna be iconic, sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it.
You always want to aim where they're going to be, not where they are. That's literally what Tesla's competitors don't understand that Tesla seems to. You never aim where they are. You aim for where they're going if you ever want to hit anything. If anyone wanted to actually like beat Tesla, they had to actually try back when no one was trying. That's the whole point. I feel like Elon has said that almost word for word publicly, and they looked at him right in his face and didn't understand. So if you ever feel bad about your life, Elon Musk tried to educate grown-ass men on how to actually live their lives, and they still couldn't get it. So life is hard. There's no adult that actually has it fully figured out. This is exactly why I refuse to grow up. I don't know how we got on this tangent, but it's been just that kind of day. I'm just ranting at myself anyway. I will check to see if anyone's on here in a second. Let me just try and get this guy. Yep, don't break like glass. Oh, we got him! We got him in 3 hits, guys. That was a good one. Oh, shit. He nailed me right in my face holes. Oh, shit. Of course they spawn right on top of each other. Oh. Yes. Yes.
And I just wanna go
Yes.
somewhere where I could just stay inside.
Oh, come on. That's literally not mathematically possible. You sluts. You're all... What?
A scotch on the rocks, it slows my
That was
thoughts,
a
it
robbery.
slows down time. I think I'll
Robbery.
be just fine. It's broken
Oh, these are level 7 now.
yeah.
No wonder. Okay, that makes more sense, actually.
I fell in love with
Wait, this is on level 15?
and I
Do I
don't
have...
really think
Wait a
that
minute.
counts.
Wait a minute.
I'm married to the beat right now.
We don't have Quake.
I'm feeling
We have to have
lost
magic
without
level that high.
I'm drowning
Okay.
in the bass right now. I listen like a drug I found. Addicted to the plug
Is
right.
it the first one that was like this?
Sometimes
Yes, there we go. Yep, we're dicking some hits for sure. Oh, we're paying the price. I'm stuck in the fucking goddamn wall. That happens so often, I don't understand why.
Trapped in a nightmare, in my mind everything that I might fear. And I fight to get by, get my mind clear. Everything's picking sides and I'm right here. I'm running from things that I've done in my past, hoping to become someone that can last. Get out of my way, I'm on the attack. Got something to say and I'm not holding back. Don't be a little
I'm stuck in the wall again.
I'll say it to your
What the
face.
fuck? There
I'll
we
say it
go.
to myself, then I'll put you in your place.
I'm stuck in the wall again. I'm ready to teleport. Yep. I'm stuck in the wall again. I'm stuck in the wall. Let me move.
I'm gonna make a change this time. You better do the same and climb.
What was that sound? That was a new
Just a
sound.
regret. Are you always upset?
What is going on?
Reset. Figure out what's up next. Trust me, take a deep breath. Everything you'll forget. This is
Definitely attack.
every doubt in your head.
You attack and you can't move. Oh, I'm using ice. No wonder they're not fucking dying. That's what the bleeps were. Oh, God. God damn it, guys. I'm garbage.
I'm sick of the declining mental health. How about you go help out your fucking self? Take control of your life, don't need no one else. It's about time that we all get help from ourselves, like a fucking shelf. Stack the chairs up and find a way to do it all by yourself. We're always deferring to somebody else. The key is to show everybody, don't tell. My God, are we all to blame? We should feel ashamed. It drives me insane. It feels like a game. We all lose and blame someone else because we feel like they rigged the game. And no, ain't nobody ever gonna stop you. Put your mind to it, nobody will drop you. All the way to the top, never stop you. Got one life to live, so see it right through. Are you?
Oh, you slut. How am I missing this? Hooker! Ah! And of course, right there. I swear, last night I was getting these guys. Well, I was also high and in a good mood. I was able to predict where they were gonna go. I feel like garbage now. I feel like absolute garbage. Pretty sure we died. No, it's just us. Well, I'll try and plan something later, but it's kind of haven't had motivation lately. I know. It's just, it feels like everything doesn't matter. Nothing ever matters. So I'm just gonna call it a night. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Today was actually a really newsworthy day. There was a lot of really good things that happen in the world right now, so it's overall a great day. It was ruined for me by others for no other reason than they wanted to. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Crypto's the future. Anyone telling you it's different doesn't know what they're talking about. Peace out. I'll try and do more explaining later. I'm gonna try and put a video together. My friend that experienced it with me, I don't think is gonna be able to voice his opinion on his side, but he honestly wasn't outside for the crazy stuff. Everything that they did to him was completely ridiculous. They just treated him like a fucking criminal the whole time. And all he did was exist. Like that was his crime. Disgusting. Defund the police means don't make their job be so ridiculous. That's the difference. Yeah. Anyway, peace out. Love you guys. The future's coming.